So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8, The Lord slays the king of the demons, text number 24. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Deva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Alakshito Agno Patita Patangamo Yata Nrisimhajosi. So Asuras Tada Na Tad Vichitram Kalu Sattva Dhamani Swatejasa Yo Nu Purapivat Tamaha. Alakshitogno Patita Patagamo Yata Nashringho Jasiso Surastada. Natadvichitram kalu sattvadamani Swatejasayo nupa purabibat samaha. Alakshitagno patita patangamo Yata nishringo jasiso surastata. Natad vichitram kalu sattvadamani Swatejasayo nupurapivattama. Alakshitogno patita patangamo Yata nishringo jasiso surastata. Natadvichitram kalu sattvadamani Swatejasayo nupurabibattamaha. Alakshitaha invisible. Agno in the fire. Patitaha fallen. Patangamaha an insect. Yata just as. Nishrimha of Lord Nishrimadev. Ojasi in the effulgence. Saha he. Asuraha Hiranyakashipu. Tada at that time. Na not. Tat that. Vichitram wonderful. Kalu indeed. Sattvadamani in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. who is situated in pure goodness. Svatejasa, by his own effulgence. Yaha, he who, the Lord, Nu, indeed, Pura, formerly, Apibat, swallowed up, Tamaha, the darkness within the material creation. Translation: just as a small insect falls forcefully into a fire and the insignificant creature becomes invisible, when Hiranyakashipu attacked the Lord, who was full of effulgence, Hiranyakashipu became invisible. This is not at all astonishing, for the Lord is always situated in pure goodness. Formerly, during the creation, he entered the dark universe and illuminated it by his spiritual effulgence. Translation, please repeat. Just as a small insect falls forcefully into a fire, and the insignificant creature becomes invisible, when Hiranyakashipu attacked the Lord, who was full of effulgence, Hiranyakashipu became invisible. This is not at all astonishing, for the Lord is always situated in pure goodness. Formerly, during creation, he entered the dark universe and illuminated it by his spiritual effulgence. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The Lord is situated transcendently in pure goodness. The material world is generally controlled by tamagun, the quality of ignorance. But the spiritual world, because of the presence of the Lord and his effulgence, is free from all contamination by darkness, passion, or contaminated goodness. Although there is a tinge of goodness in this material world, in terms of the Brahminical qualifications, such qualifications sometimes become invisible because of the strong prevalence of the modes and passion and ignorance. But because the Lord is always transcendently situated, the material modes of passion and ignorance cannot touch him. Whenever the Lord is present, there cannot be any darkness from the mode of ignorance. It is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 22:31, Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakara Yahari Krishna Tahan Nahi Maya Adhikara. Godhead is light, nescience is darkness. Where there is Godhead, there is no nescience. This material world is full of darkness and ignorance of spiritual life. But by bhakti-yoga, this ignorance is dissipated. The Lord appeared because of the bhakti-yoga exhibited by Prahlad Maharaj. And as soon as the Lord appeared, the influence of Hiranyakashipu's passion and ignorance was vanquished as the Lord's quality of pure goodness, or the Brahman effulgence, became prominent. In that prominent effulgence, Hiranyakashipu became invisible, or his influence became insignificant. An example illustrating how the darkness of the material world is vanquished is given in the Shastra. When Brahma was created from the lotus stem growing from the abdomen of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Lord Brahma saw everything to be dark. But when he received knowledge from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, everything became clear. As everything becomes clear when one comes from night to the sunshine. The important point is that as long as we are in the material modes of nature, we are always in darkness. This darkness cannot be dissipated without the presence of the Supreme Personality Godhead, which is invoked by the practice of bhakti-yoga. Bhakti-yoga creates a transcendental situation with no tinges of material contamination. Alakshitagno pitita pitangamo yatha nashringo jasiso surastada natad vichitram kalu satradhamani svatejasa nu pura pibattama. Just as a small insect falls forcefully into a fire and the insignificant creature becomes invisible, when Hiranyakashipu attacked the Lord, who was full of effulgence, Hiranyakashipu became invisible. This is not at all astonishing, for the Lord is always situated in pure goodness. Formerly, during creation, he entered the dark universe and illuminated it by his spiritual effulgence. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanyamanubhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dhrati Swapadandigam Adhadanastranandantai Vridam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padambujo Tulisyam Janma Janmani Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I was born in the darkness of ignorance with my eyes closed shut, but my spiritual master has opened my eyes with the torchlight of transcendental knowledge. Therefore I offer my humble obeisances at his lotus feet. So this Hiranyakashipu, he was so powerful that even if he folded his eyebrows, all the demigods began to tremble. And the demigods, they're very, very powerful. But Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods trembled in his presence. If he just began to look a little cross, oh, now what have we done? So by material estimation, he was all powerful. But here is described, he became just like insect, patangamo. In Hindi we say patang, moth, you know, this little moth. He flies into the fire and he disappears. So though he was so powerful in the presence of the Lord, he became invisible. Here Prabhupada says he became insignificant. He became insignificant. Just like one time, one devotee told Prabhupada, "Oh Prabhupada, I'm most fallen." Prabhupada, you're not most fallen. You're not most anything. You're simply insignificant. So he became insignificant in the presence of the Lord. Because the Lord, here Prabhupada explains very thoroughly, Lord is not touched by the modes of material nature. This is the first lesson we learn from Bhagavad-Gita, that Krishna is above all the three modes. He's not touched by the three modes. This material world generally is characterized by tamagun. Tamagun means ignorance. Because we're in the darkest of ignorance. First of all, we're unaware that we're not this body. We're totally convinced, at least I am. I'm 100% convinced that I am this body. I have no more doubts. But actually, although we say that this body is mine, we don't even know how it's working. We put food in our mouth, it goes down to the stomach, some gastric juices, not that we're in control, that we're saying, all right, now the time to squirt out the gastric juices, stomach has to go like this. It's all going on, we don't even know. I mean, we're thinking that I am this body. We're thinking, I am this body. I don't know how it's all working. It's all going on somehow or other. Beyond my control. So we're in the darkest of ignorance. First of all, we think we're this body. But actually, we're the spark of consciousness within this body. Even we say, my body. So we can understand, just like say, somebody gave the example yesterday, this is my glasses. We can see there's two things, the glasses and myself. Or my body anyway. This is how we speak, myself, I'm this body. Well, we see there's two things. When we say my, automatically it's two things. So I say my body. So who's the owner of the body? Who is that owner of the body? Just like in our ordinary conversation, we say the car is driving down the street. But do cars drive? A living person sits in the car, turns it on, and he drives it down the street. We say the car is turning the corner. But do cars turn corners? No, a driver is steering the wheel and car is turning. But like that, we speak in our common language that the car is driving, the car is turning the corner. We've identified the vehicle as the driver. Even in our ordinary. So the same way, we're in the darkest, we identified this body as the self. This body is simply a vehicle that we're riding in. Just like our vehicle, we have to put some petrol or some diesel or something. The same with this body, we have to put some petrol, some nice prasadam, then it runs. And from the backside of our car, put, 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 put is going on, so the backside of this body also put, put, put is going on. It is simply a vehicle. But we've sat inside this body for so long, we've identified as the body. Just like, suppose we're riding in a bus. And the bus is making a turn. Just see. The driver's turning the bus. But somebody's illegally parked on the corner, too close to the corner, so it's going to scratch. What do? Isn't it? We go, as if we're going to feel some scratch. We sat in the bus for so long, now we've identified with the bus. Just like we take our car and we polish it very nicely, we put nice racing stripes on it, chrome reverse wheels, nice chrome exhaust, big fat tires with slicks, and with flames coming out from underneath the bonnet and so many things. Then we go driving down the street and we think, oh, everyone's looking at me. Isn't it? Everyone's looking at me. Everyone's looking at your car. You think everyone's looking at me. Except the guy behind me, he wasn't looking. Bang. Hey! I run back. Hey, you hit me. Sorry, sir, I didn't hit you. My car hit your car. We say that, right? You hit me. You hit me, but I didn't hit him. My car hit his car. So we're in the tamagun, darkest of ignorance, and passion. Prabhupada explains here, he's saying that mainly passion and ignorance. A little bit of goodness is there, but especially in Kali Yuga, that goodness has practically disappeared. Passion means that I'm anxious to satisfy the senses of this body. And though I've tried for so many years to satisfy the senses, I can remember one time in Los Angeles, Prabhupada said, so for millions of lifetimes, you've been trying to satisfy your senses. Anybody can say, now I'm fully satisfied. I don't want anything. Anyone can say. Prabhupada's voice was so sweet. Anyone can say? No, no one can say. So by passion, we try to satisfy the senses of this body. But since this body is not the self, Prabhupada gave simple example of bird in the bird cage, that we may make the cage out of silver, we make it out of gold, we can put a nice carpet, we can put a flat screen HD TV and so many things, but unless we give food to the bird, he'll never be happy. So we try and we try. Just like Rolling Stones had that song, I can't get no satisfaction. I tried and I tried and I tried. So this is motive passion. Motive goodness means we become a little bit above passion. We strive to help other people. This is demigods. They're helping all living entities. There's 33 crore demigods. That's who's running this body. There's a demigod for every function in this body, for everything. Just like the light is coming from some Surya, water is coming from Varuna. So many demigods are there. They're running on everything. So they're helping. They're serving. Just like one time, one king, he decided to have a big feast for the demigods and the demons both. So as the demons are very passionate, they wanted to go first. But the rule was in this bandara that he tied sticks to everybody's arm. You can't bend your arm. So how are you going to get the food in your mouth if you can't bend your arm? So the demons, they were taking that nice gulab jamun and trying to figure out how to eat it. And they'd throw it, boom, right in the eye. You take the bowl of sweet rice, boom, all over the head. Nobody was satisfied. Then the demigods sat down. They cleaned up the big mess. The demigods sat down, and they sat one in front of the other. And the one demigod, he offered to the mouth of the one in front of him, and the one in front of him. This is goodness, intelligence. But even goodness is also contamination. We begin to think, yes, I'm helping so many people. I opened so many hospitals. But opening the hospital is only half the business. Why are we going to the hospital? We're going to the hospital because of our sinful life. By the reactions of our sins, we're getting diseased. So unless we train that person how to become free from sinful life, he'll again come back to our hospital. We've only done half the job. So like sometimes they criticize this Bhakti-yoga hospital. Well, actually it's not a hospital. It's a temple disguised as a hospital. Lord Jagannath goes around to everybody's room to give darshan. Every couple hours they stop and everybody chants some nice prayers. They take everybody's name, they invite them to come. They made so many devotees. They're probably one of the biggest devotee making new bhakta programs in the universe. Because they're doing the real job. One job is to fix the body, but you just fix up the body so they can go back and sin some more. What is use? But if you train them, now you've become diseased because of your sins. Now you stop sinning, you follow these regular principles, you chant Hare Krishna, this is perfect. So this is above just motive goodness. Prabhupada gives the example of sexually transmitted diseases. Due to illicit sex life, we get these diseases. So then you cure the person, but because you haven't cleaned his heart, you've cured the body, the disease, but you haven't cured the disease of the heart. So he again goes on doing the same illicit, again gets the same disease, again comes to your hospital. So all of these three, goodness, passion, ignorance, they're all contaminations. But Lord is situated swatejasa. He is in pure goodness. He's situated in pure goodness. So when this Hiranyakashipu, who's completely in tamagun and rajagun, when he attacked the Lord, he was lost in the effulgence of the Lord. Just like a moth flying into a fire. As soon as the moth, it becomes invisible, insignificant. And Prabhupada gives the example that this is not extraordinary, he says. This is not at all astonishing. Just like in the beginning of the universe, Lord Brahma appears on the lotus growing from the navel of Lord Vishnu. And as soon as he appears, he looks around, there's nothing. Everything is dark, tamagun. He tries to figure out what is his source. He shimmies down the lotus flower. He can hear the Garbhodak ocean below him. So he can understand there's some ocean. Then he began to meditate. In his mature meditation, then the sound of Krishna's flute in the form of Gayatri Mantra entered his ear. Then he became aware of everything. Then he was able to engineer. He's not actually, we call him creator, but Brahma's more an engineer than a creator. Because create, at least in English, the idea is to make something out of nothing. But Brahma he takes the energy that is already there supplied by Lord Vishnu and he engineers. The first thing he has to do, he has to make a sun because everything here is darkness. The Bhagavad-Gita describes that in the spiritual world, no need of sun, moon, electricity, anything. Because of the Lord's effulgence, everything is bright. Because there it is full of Shuddha, Vishuddha Sattva, not just Shuddha, but Vishuddha Sattva. The Lord's effulgence is lighting everything. There's no question of darkness. Darkness is always characterized by ignorance. Ignorance means we can't see things as they are. Just like in our present position, we cannot see that I'm the soul. We are convinced that we're this body. This is ignorance. So here Prabhupada explains that this ignorance, this darkness, it can be dissipated by practice of bhakti-yoga. Very clearly in so many verses, famous verses there, Bhakti-yamam avajanati. What is that one? Yeah, Bhakti-yamam avajanati. But only by bhakti-yoga can I be understood as I am. This bhakti-yoga gradually removes the ignorance that's this darkness that is covering our hearts. This is a gradual process. After all, we've been in this world for millions of lifetimes. It's not that in a few months or a few years we're going to become pure devotees. When I first joined the temple and started chanting Hare Krishna and taking nice gulab jamans and sweet rice, I thought now I became a pure devotee. Then after a few weeks, all the tests of Maya began to come. Then I realized how fallen I really am. It's not that in a few moments or even a few years we'll become pure, but this is the most powerful process, bhakti yoga. Most powerful process. But still it will take some time. Just like Prabhupada gives the example that you plant a seed, you put some water, you put some fertilizer, then tomorrow you can't say, well, where's my eggplant? No, you go on putting water, you go on putting fertilizer, the little sprout will come, it'll grow into a little bush, a little flower will come, the flower will fall, a little bead will come. Then one day you can go and collect your eggplant and cook it up and make, just like yesterday in Radha Braj Mohan Temple, we had nice eggplant pakoras. So in due course of time, but this is the most powerful process, bhakti. It's everywhere in Bhagavad-Gita. Krishna over and over again emphasizes that this is the way to remove ignorance from the heart, is this process I can only be understood by bhakti yoga. Everywhere he says. Even after describing the whole yoga system, eightfold yoga system, if the very last verse he says, Yoginam api sarve sammargatenantara sradavan bhajate jo mam same yukta tamo mata. Yoginam api sarve sam. Sarva we all know means all. Yoginam api sarve. Amongst all the yogis, Yoginam api sarve sam madgatan sradatmana. Those who with faith, bhajate jo mam, worshipping me, with faith and devotion, same yukta tamo. This word yoga comes from the word yukt, to link. Uttama, we know Uttama means the best. He's most intimately united with me in yoga. So everywhere in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is emphasizing this process of bhakti. We have to follow this process of bhakti. Because by the process of bhakti, Krishna will destroy the ignorance. It's not that we're doing anything. We're simply Just like we're in the month of Damodar, so the rope was 2 inches too short, 2 fingers too short. One is our endeavor, and the other is Lord's mercy. We simply make the endeavor, then Lord helps. What is that verse? Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvagam dadami buddhi-yogam tam jenamam upayanti te. Tesam, to those. What are they doing? Tesam satata. Satata means always. Continuously. Just like we generally people, and especially in Western world, once a week they go to the church, they pray something, and the rest of the week they forget about God. But here he says, satatam. Always, continuously. Satata, even sounds like what it means. Satata. Continuously. Continuously. Not that one day a week or once a day we go before the temple, we bow our head, pull our ears, I did so many sins. And then we go back and do the same sins. We come before the temple in the morning. Oh my Lord, I'm so sinful. Then we go out and do the same sin. No, satata. Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti. Bhajatam priti. Priti me with affection. They're worshipping me with affection. Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Dadami. This is first person. Krishna says, I give. I give. What is that? Buddhi, the intelligence. How to come to me. Krishna enlightens us. We're talking about light here, effulgence. Krishna gives the light. I give. It's not possible. We're so full of ignorance, it's impossible for us to... Krishna says, Mama Maya Duratya. This Maya is very difficult to overcome. But those who surrender me, they easily cross, because Krishna pulls us across. So Krishna says, I give. For us to understand the Lord is impossible. We are finite living beings. The Lord is infinite. So for the finite living being to understand the infinite, it is impossible. For the finite living being to understand the infinite, it is impossible. Then why are we wasting our time here chanting 16 rounds, following 4 regular principles, going to Mangalarti? It's impossible. But here, this is in first person. Dadami, Krishna says, I give. If the infinite wants to reveal himself to the finite being, nobody can stop him. He's infinite. He can do anything. For us to climb up, just like the Jnanis, they're trying to climb up to the peak of transcendental knowledge. Generally they slip and they fall down into the valley of Mayavad effulgence. They die. Spiritual death. But Krishna says, Dadami, I give them. If the infinite wants to reveal himself to the finite, he's infinite, he can do it. Who can stop him? So when does he reveal himself? Just like Prabhupada always says, the challenge, can you show me God? You can't even see what's on the other side of that wall over there. You can't see what's on the wall behind me. What is the use of your eyes? Can you can challenge, can you show me God? But those bhajatam priti, those who are worshipping with devotion, Krishna gives the knowledge. Krishna dissipates the ignorance. This is the trick. Krishna is doing it. As soon as we think that somehow or other I'm very advanced. No, it's only by Krishna's mercy that we're advanced. As soon as we think, oh, I'm very advanced, then we're halfway back to Maya. We're just putting our chin up so Maya can come and give us a big kick. I'm very advanced. You put your chin up, then Maya will come and give you a big kick and show you how advanced you are. Just like one time, Bhavananda personally told me the story. Bhavananda was president of New York Temple long time ago. And Prabhupada went to Boston, so he followed Prabhupada up to Boston to serve him. And Prabhupada gave lecture. He came back from the lecture, he stood at the foot of his bed. He said, all my disciples think that I'm very advanced devotee. But I'm always praying to Krishna. Please don't let me fall into Maya. What did he say? I'm always praying to Krishna. Please don't let me fall into Maya. With that, Prabhupada folded his hands, fell over the end of the bed, rolled over in complete control of his senses. He was sound asleep. One motion. So this is the point. As soon as we think that, just like as soon as we become a new devotee, first thing we think, oh, I will never do that again. And whatever it was we were doing before we became devotees, we don't want to discuss. But we always, after a couple of weeks, say, oh, I will never do that. I will never go back. I will never do that again. I will never fall into Maya. And we've seen so many people, they're all back doing that again. As soon as you think, I will never fall into Maya, I will never do that again, then you're already halfway back. The pure devotee showed, how is he pure devotee? Because he's always praying to Krishna, please don't let me fall into. This is our position. Krishna will dissipate the ignorance. Just like Prabhupada quotes this verse, he made this verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, the banner on his back to Godhead. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakara Jaha Krishna Tahan Nehi Maya Adhikara. Krishna Surya Sama. We know this word Sama. We heard it in Bhagavad-Gita, right? Samoham Sarvabhuti. Sama means equal. Krishna Surya, he's like the sun. Krishna Surya Sama. Maya Haya Andakara. Andakara means darkness. Maya is darkness. Jaha Krishna, where there's Krishna, Nehi Maya Adhikar. Maya has no adhikar. She cannot remain. So Prabhupada made this very nice slogan for his back to Godhead. Godhead is light, nescience is darkness. Where there is Godhead, there is no nescience. So we have to pray to Krishna to bring us into the light. Because we're completely under the modes of nature means the ignorance. And to conquer these modes of nature is very difficult. Krishna already told, Mama Maya Durati, very difficult. But Prabhupada said for a pure devotee, one who's praying to Krishna, please save me from this ignorance, please save me from this Maya. Please save me, not that I, by my powerful devotional service, I distributed so many books, I collected so much Lakshmi, I built the biggest temple. No, by Krishna's mercy all these things have happened. If I'm always praying to Krishna, please don't let me fall into Maya, then Krishna will come. Prabhupada said, leave this boy alone. He'll tell Maya, leave this boy alone. Just I remember one time we moved to a new neighborhood. So I was walking around the neighborhood. And somebody up the street owned a dog called Great Dane. They're about 4 or 5 feet tall, huge dogs. And I was only like 6 or 7 years old. So the dog was taller than me. And I was walking and that dog took one look at me. He just started running straight at me. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm a little boy. I'm smaller than the dog even. Nothing I could do. That dog just came straight at me. I just froze. That dog went, Ew! The last minute he veered off to the side of me. Then he turned around and came from the other side. But then the owner came. He saw what the dog was doing. He said, bad dog, bad dog. Immediately put his head down, he put his tail between his legs. There was nothing I could do. But as soon as the owner said, bad dog. So if we think that we can conquer over Maya, then we're already halfway back to Maya. But if Krishna tells Maya, you leave this boy or girl alone, then Maya will not bother us. So Godhead is light, nescience is darkness. Where there is Godhead, there is no nescience. So by the process of bhakti-yoga, bhakti means to link. So by this link of bhakti, then all this ignorance will be driven out from our hearts. So especially in this Kali Yuga, it is predominated. Prabhupada said practically there's no goodness left is all passion and ignorance. We're seeing daily before our eyes. The world is completely upside down. Just like in spiritual life, the greatest people, those are the ones who control their senses. When some sannyasi comes, immediately we offer our obeisances. They're the greatest people. They've controlled their senses. But we see now those persons, just like everybody worships the movie stars, completely uncontrolled senses, just doing all types of simple activity, and everybody thinking, well, this is a great person. It's anyway, anyhow you get, doesn't matter how you got that money. If anybody gets money, he becomes respectable. Everything is upside down. Now, sometimes we meet some sadhu just doing his bhajan, you offer him 1,000 rupee, no, it doesn't even want to look at it. He's very happy, peaceful. This is a great person. Not that by some simple, just by, they take advantage, selling liquor, destroying people's homes, destroying people's marriages, destroying the family life, destroying everything. They got money, so they're respectable. Respectable means who's controlling his senses. This is respect. This is a great person. But everything is upside down. We're worshipping the most degraded people. They're the ones. Everything is upside down in this Kali Yuga. So it's very difficult. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared with this simple process. How to overcome this passion and ignorance and contaminated goodness. With the same senses. Just like all day long our tongue, if we listen to it, he's talking so much nonsense all day long. If you actually stop and listen, how much useless talk, prajalpa. But at the same tongue, if we use it for chanting the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We become liberated from ignorance. This is the most simple process of bhakti in this Kali Yuga. Just like we know that verse is there. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalu nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gacchana. Everybody knows this verse, even in your sleep. If I say, what is that verse in Brihad Naradiya Purana, your sound asleep, you'll say this verse. And 3 times it says, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam. Prabhupada says, when Shastra repeats something, it's for emphasis. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, 3 times, chanting the holy name, chanting the holy name, chanting the holy name. Then a little tiny word comes, Kalua. This Kalua word is very, very important. Because next it says, Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. There's no other way, there's no other way, there's no other way. 3 times. Then as soon as you say that, then everyone gets upset. Oh, you guys are narrow-minded. But this is not narrow-minded, and that Kalua word is very important. We'll see in a minute. Just like, suppose I'm sick. Do I go to the medical shop and say, give me some medicine? Which medicine you want? Any medicine, they're all good medicine. Give me some medicine, I'm sick. Do we do like that? It's not intelligence. We go to the doctor, we get a prescription, then the doctor gives us a medicine that's meant for our disease. We get the medicine that's meant for our disease. You can't say, well, it's all good medicine, so give me some medicine. Just like the little children, I don't see anybody here. Usually I ask the children, they go, do you like medicine? No. So what do? The companies, they all put sugar all over it, or put sugar in it, so the children will take the medicine. Now suppose I'm suffering from diabetes, that medicine will be poison for me. It's a good medicine made by a recognized company, approved by the government, recommended by doctors, but for me it's poison, because it's not meant for my disease. So this little word is there, Kalua. Kalua means that there's so many processes, Gyan, Dhyan, all these processes, the yoga, karma, all these processes, they're all very good processes. But Kalua, in this Kali Yuga, they will not be so effective. We have to take the medicine for Kali Yuga, and the medicine for Kali Yuga is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And just like Lord Nrsimhadev was so bright that powerful Hiranyakashipu, even the demigods were frightened him, he became invisible. In the same way, this powerful modes of material nature will become insignificant before the effulgence of the Lord in our hearts. Hare Krishna. So anybody has any question or comment? Where did he get his power? The same question that Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad. So, Prahlad, where do you get your power? And what did Prahlad say? The same place you get your power from the Lord. He's getting his power from the Lord, yet he wants to challenge the Lord. Just like Prabhupada told this story. One time I was sitting there, I always managed to be right in front of Prabhupada's Vyasasam when he gave class in LA. And he told this story, and at the end, when he gave the punchline, everybody laughed. And I'm famous for my big smile, so I was laughing. And Prabhupada looked down and said, "Do not laugh, it is serious, try to understand." So there was one mouse, he came to the sadhu. The sadhu said, "What do you want?" He said, "This cat is always bothering me. Please make me a cat." Tatastu. So he became a cat. Then he came back after some time. He said, "Now what's the matter? Now dog is chasing me. What do you want?" "I want to become a dog." Tatastu. Became a dog. After some time he came back to the sadhu. He said, "Now what's the problem?" He said, "Now tiger is chasing me." "What do you want?" "I want to become a tiger." "All right, tatastu." As soon as he became a tiger, he began to look at that sadhu with greedy eyes. And sadhu said, "You want to eat me?" Punar musika bhava, again become a mouse. So Hiranyakashipu's power, ultimately the demigods, Lord Brahma, he's only the servant of Krishna. So whatever power he gave, it is only coming from Krishna. If we tried to challenge that person from whom our power is coming, Punar musika, again you become a mouse. So here Patang, he became a moth. He was very powerful, but in front of the Lord, boom, the Lord is the source of all his power. Whatever we have, it is only by mercy of the Lord. Okay? So there's no other questions. We can all fall down at the very soft and wonderful lotus feet of that great personality who's eradicating the darkness of ignorance in our hearts by engaging us in this process of bhakti yoga. Srila Prabhupada ki.